As is well known, this week's Torah reading, called Toldot, contains such acrimony, such tension between people who should love one another, that it begs to be read and reread and digested, spoken about, reread again and spoken about yet some more, because there's so many aspects to it that demand our attention. For example, one of the very powerful tensions that takes place between Jacob and Esau comes at the very outset, where when Esau is born, we're drawn attention to our eyes focus on his name, which means done, complete, or whole. And many of the people throughout the centuries that have looked at his name have come away with this sense that Esau was complete or whole, not just physically because he was larger than his brother, not just physically because he was more hairy than his brother, looked like an adult as it were, but because he thought of himself as whole or complete. There was little yet to do for Esau, because if you've got everything you already need for life, what possibility of growth is there? Why do you need to go to yeshiva and learn? Why do you need to open the Torah and absorb lessons if you know it all already? That is why the Torah says, V'yikru oto, and they called him Esau. Rashi tells us that they are people who saw Esau. They looked at him and they said, "This is who you are," and they, the people, gave him that name. As is told by our sages in the Talmud, a person acquires many names in their life. One of the names that a person acquires is a name given to him or her by his peers. Esau is such an example. Whereas with Jacob, the Torah does not say Vayikra Shmo, it says, and he called his name Jacob. And there the sages tell us that he called his name Jacob. Who was the he? God. God revealed that this was to be his name, no matter what. What is the moral of all of this? We should not be shifted, molded, made into something that we're not destined to be. We should not allow ourselves to be so put into a different position of life that it does not accord with our soulful self. Don't be molded into something that you're not, but rather take your cues from above, from the divine, from God, rather than from human beings. All we have to do in life is be true to ourselves. All we have to do in life is to become who we're meant to be, and not who other people think we should be. Shabbat Shalom.